Awareness is in the air, and today we're at Shockey Consulting Services to talk to employees about the best way to fill out your bracket for the coveted Shockey Tournament Trophy.
We make our picks based on how green or sustainable a campus is.
Because a green and sustainable campus makes better basketball athletes. Aaron, what do you think? Purdue or Oregon?
I'm going to have to go with Oregon. They have a competitive conservation campaign and they have more trees on their campus than Purdue does.
Good. Down with Purdue, we'll pick Oregon.
Carla, what do you think? Villanova or Baylor?
I'm going to have to go with Villanova. They have a real green campus and they have a Master of Science and Sustainable Engineering program. I pick Villanova, a strong contender to repeat.
Objectivity. You've got to be objective. Don't let anything else get in the way of the game or in the way of your choices. You have to be objective. Watch lots of film, lots and lots of film. And then the more and more film you watch, the better you'll get. Be more objective, pick the right team, you'll win it all.
How do I pick my basketball team? Well, that's simple. Look at its graphic identity and its athletic program. Does it have a strong typeface? Look at the MIZZOU. That surely says this is a strong team. Now, look at the typeface in this piece. What, is that an L? I don't know. But surely, looking back at Mizzou's typeface, you know this is a strong team. I pick Mizzou.
Which one? Yeah, K-State? Okay. What about this one? Which one? Good girl. Good girl. KU, K-State. That's what I like. That's good. That's good.
I use a complex formula when I make my picks. I've determined the winner it's going to be.
The way that I figure out my bracket is that I depend upon the experts. These are the people that watch all the time. So I go to those guys, I go to practically everybody. I've got Bleacher Report, I've got USA Today, I've got Sporting News, I've got Bracketology with Joe Lenardi from ESPN, I've got ABC News, I've got practically everybody here. I even have this is Dookie V, never mind. But what I'd like to do now is show you how I select my choices for the tournament. First of all, looking through, the first thing I do is I look and see who's a potential that we can beat. So in my bracket, I've got, and we can look at this real quickly, first round, Villanova, North Carolina. KU can beat them. Miami, Wichita State, we will beat them again. Jayhawks against Texas Southern. Potential, yeah, we can do that. It doesn't matter who is there. We're going to beat them. Seton Hall, Virginia, all the way through. Now what happens when we come up against KU against KU? KU! So who's it going to be at the end? Rock Chalk.
I choose the basketball brackets by, of course, looking at who's got the best hotels. For example, Louisville's got the Galt House right by the Yum Center. And most importantly, I choose my brackets for who's got the best football program. And of course, Ohio State.
Aaron and I, as planners, really like to take our brackets seriously and look at all the top planning schools for our pick. So what we've done here is we take the top planning schools in the nation and we really get down and look at the demographics of each one. And from there, we make our pick.
Let's be honest, planners are really just fortune tellers of the future. We're visionary and you never know what you're going to get. So, what do you think?
Self, S-E-L-F, the self win.
Outlook good.
The most important thing that you need to do when you're picking your teams for bracketology is you need to think about the coach. The coach is the leader of the team. So let's start out with UCLA. We've got Steve Alford. Great coach, right? Mr. Basketball. He played in the NBA. He played for Bobby Knight. But he is not a good coach. He is no John Wooden. I know John Wooden. Well, I really don't know John Wooden, but I know Hugh Wooden. And he's no Hugh Wooden either, so he's gone. He's out. And then look at this guy right here. This is embarrassing, UCLA. I don't even know what else to say about that. Then we got Bobby Huggins, Mr. Press Virginia. Amazing defense, but the guy looks like a Polish lady that used to sit in front of me in church. Bobby Knights, you got spunk. I hate spunk. You're out, Bobby. How about Roy Williams? Roy Williams, great. Took many teams to the Final Four. Even took some Kansas teams to the Final Four. But look at him. Look at this jacket. He's gone. That is ridiculous. North Carolina will not go far in the NCAA tournament, I guarantee you. John Calipari. John Calipari has taken a lot of teams to the NCAA tournament Final Four. He's gotten the most wins vacated of any coach. The only reason that he's up here is when he coached for, you guessed it, he coached at KU. Didn't get in trouble then, so I don't know about him. I don't know if he'll go very far in the tournament. Mark Turgeon, coach of Maryland, up and comer. Amazing coach. We called him the surgeon back in the day when he played at KU. He's got a great team. He's very strong. Look for him to take his team far into the tournament this year. So we're going to leave him up there. And then, of course, we have Bruce Weber. What can I say about Bruce Weber? One of the worst game coaches. K-State has amazing talent. They do a great job. But Bruce Weber needs to go. The only thing that keeps him really winning is DJ Johnson, an amazing player from St. Louis who is a future urban planner. So you know we love him here at Shockey. And then, of course, we have Bill Self, my favorite coach of all time. Bill, I love you so, I always will. You know that Bill and the KU Jayhawks are going to win the entire tournament this year. Mark my word, Bracketology by Sheila Shockey.